In late 2022, generative AI hit the digital labor market. It wiped out the long-held assumption that specialized skills, like copywriting or graphic design, guaranteed a stable freelance income. This chart shows the impact it had. Researchers tracking workers on Upwork found a sharp 5.2% drop in monthly earnings for writers and designers, starting right here in November 2022. The release of ChatGPT acted as a direct, immediate substitute for these knowledge workers. But some individuals didn't try to compete with the algorithm. Instead of selling their own time to clients by the hour, they began treating these exact same AI models as their own automated labor force. For roughly $50 a month, anyone can rent what amounts to a complete digital production studio. You combine an API subscription to write your scripts, an AI voice generator for audio, automated video editing software, and a design tool for thumbnails. The financial barrier to building a digital business has dropped to near zero. Everyday workers are using this software stack to transition from hourly laborers into digital media owners. Let's look at one of the most profitable ways to use this stack: digital product creation. On Amazon's self-publishing platform, you can find hyper-specific, low-competition niches, like guidebooks for setting up living trusts. Right now, a single self-published workbook in this category is bringing in nearly $90,000 a month. To build an asset like that, creators use large language models as outlining assistants. You prompt the AI to identify a very specific consumer problem, and then have it generate a clear, step-by-step text framework to solve it. Then, you move that raw text into a design engine like Canva. You drop the AI-generated outline into a clean layout, quickly formatting it into a professional checklist, workbook, or digital guide. You are turning automated text into a packaged product. Because it's a digital download, there is zero physical inventory and no shipping costs. You build it once and collect near 100% margins on every subsequent sale. Another route is the B2B sector. Enterprising individuals are using platforms like Go High Level to build custom AI infrastructure for local service businesses. They pick a single industry, like roofing, and build a tailored AI chatbot or voice receptionist trained specifically on that industry's terminology. The pitch bypasses the need for a traditional portfolio. Instead of showing past work, you text a fully functional, branded AI prototype directly to the business owner's cell phone. They interact with the bot live on the sales call, experiencing the automation firsthand. Once they see it working, they subscribe. These AI templates take less than 10 minutes to deploy, but they easily command $300 to $500 in monthly recurring revenue from each client. When you hand a client a tangible product they can use on their own device, it proves the value instantly. The live demonstration entirely replaces the need for a polished resume or past client testimonials. The third path is the automated media empire. Anonymous creators are scaling faceless YouTube channels in high-value niches like finance and tech, pulling in anywhere from $3,000 to $50,000 a month without ever stepping in front of a camera. The production pipeline starts with an AI-generated script. Text-to-speech platforms read the text, feeding directly into an audio node. Then the system merges that audio with visuals, pulling stock footage and syncing captions to the exact pacing. A single person running this workflow can batch produce 10 to 15 polished videos every single week, matching the output volume of a fully staffed traditional production agency. If these tools are universally accessible and cheap, the obvious risk is market saturation. When everyone can generate an ebook or a video for $50, you end up with an ocean of highly derivative, homogenized content. We are already seeing the backlash. Marketplaces like Amazon Merch and Redbubble are actively cracking down, rejecting and removing purely AI-generated submissions to keep low-effort spam off their platforms. The legal system is also drawing hard lines around intellectual property. In December 2023, the UK Supreme Court ruled that an AI system cannot be legally credited as an inventor on patent filings. This means raw, unmodified images generated by tools like Midjourney often lack copyright protection. If you sell a purely generated asset, your competitors can legally copy your exact output, and you have zero legal recourse to stop them. To survive the algorithm and protect your business, you have to inject what we call the human premium. Originality, specific niche selection, and unique visual branding are what separate a real business from an automated spam account. Professional designers secure their commercial rights by using AI outputs strictly as base concepts. They pull the generated layers into software like Photoshop, substantially repainting elements, adjusting compositions, and adding their own creative direction. Generative technology has eliminated traditional overhead costs and technical barriers, but because execution is practically free, human strategy and creative curation are now the primary competitive advantages left in the digital economy.